class 10th. Here I am going to continue chapter The 100 Dresses from your first lit book. See the chapter.
Today, even though she had been late to school, Maddie was glad she had not had to make fun of Wanda. She worked her arithmetic problems absent-mindedly. 8 times 8, let's see. She wished she had the nerve to write Peggy a note because she knew she never would have the courage to speak right out to Peggy to say, "Hey Peg, let's stop asking Wanda how many dresses she has." Here in this part, the writer explains that Wanda did not come to the school that day. After having waited for her so long, Maddie and Peggy got late for the school. Maddie was secretly happy that they could not get the chance to make fun of Wanda. But she got lost in her own thoughts and could not study properly and pay attention to the arithmetic problems what was being taught to her in the class. Though her lips were repeating the multiplication 8 times 8, but she was not there in the class. Though she did not have courage to talk directly to Peggy to stop making fun of Wanda, but she had that much nerve that she should write a note to Peggy to stop making fun of Wanda, which she decided she would definitely do after finishing her arithmetic problem. So that's why when she finished her arithmetic, she did start a note to Peggy. So she started writing a note to Peggy to stop doing this. Suddenly she paused and shuddered. She pictured herself in the schoolyard, a new target for Peggy and the girls. Shuddered, that means to tremble with fear. But while writing the note to Peggy, Maddie shook at the imagination of her being now the new target to Peggy and the girls. She found in place of Wanda, now she was standing there. If only Peggy would decide of her own accord to stop having fun with Wanda. Oh well, Maddie ran her hand through her short blonde hair as though to push the uncomfortable thoughts away. What difference did it make? When Peggy got scared to have thought that she would be the next target in the class, she wished Peggy should stop. Means yellow shade. So here it is explained. When Maddie got scared to have insight about being the next target of fun in the class in place of Wanda, she then wished why Peggy was not stopping herself making fun of Wanda. Then she ran her hand through her blonde hair as a gesture to drive away all these uncomfortable thoughts away from her mind. Then there was no need to worry about Wanda in such condition if Peggy would stop by her own. Slowly, Maddie tore into bits the notes she had started. She was Peggy's best friend and Peggy was the best liked girl in the whole room. Thinking about Wanda and her 100 dresses all lined up in the closet, Maddie began to wonder who was going to win the drawing and coloring contest. Here, while thinking about Wanda and her 100 dresses, suddenly Maddie started now thinking about the drawing and coloring contest which was conducted in her school. She started now wondering who was going to be the winner in this contest. For girls, this contest consisted of designing dresses and for boys of designing motorboats. Probably Peggy would win the girls' medal. Peggy drew better than anyone else in the room. In this contest, the girls had got the topic of designing the dresses and to the boys given the topic of designing the motorboats. But Maddie was confirmed. But Maddie was sure Peggy was going to win the girls' medal. Maddie was sure that Peggy was going to be the clear winner out of the girls as she could draw better than anyone else in the room. She was the best artist from the girls' side. At least that is what everybody thought. She could copy a picture in a magazine or some film star's head so that you could almost tell who it was. Oh, Maddie was sure Peggy would win. Well, tomorrow the teacher was going to announce the winners. Then they would know. As Peggy could copy the exact picture of any magazine or any film star's head or any portrait she could easily make, so everyone was sure that she could be the winner. Hence, Hans made his thoughts were muddling with the thoughts who could be the winner. However, it was in the teacher's hand, so the teacher was going to declare these results by the next day. Then only they could be know the winner of the contest. The next day it was drizzling. Maddie and Peggy hurried to school under Peggy's umbrella. Naturally, on a day like this, they didn't wait for Wanda Petronuski on the corner of Oliver Street, the street that far away under the railroad tracks and up the hill led to Boggins Heights. Anyway, they were not taking chances on being late today because today was important. Drizzling means light raining. So here it is said the day when the results were going to be declared, it was raining lightly. And hence these two best friends, Maddie and the Peggy, they ran quickly to the school under the umbrella of Peggy. Generally, they used to wait for Wanda Petronuski at the Oliver Street. This was the street that was leading far away under the railroad tracks and moving up the hill and was leading to the Boggins Heights. As it was raining, so they would not have waited for Wanda Petronuski because it was very important day as the results of the painting contest it was going to be announced. So they didn't wait for Wanda that day. Do you think Miss Mason will announce the winners today? Asked Peggy. Oh, I hope so. The minute we get in, said Maddie. Of course you will win, Peg. Hope so, said Peggy eagerly. When these best friends entered the classroom, Peggy asked Maddie if Miss Mason would announce the results or not, to which Maddie said, yes, of course. Maddie told her that she believed Peggy would definitely win this contest. The minute they entered the classroom, they stopped, short, and gasped. There were drawings all over the room, on every ledge and windowsill, dazzling colors and brilliant, lavish designs, all drawn on great sheets of wrapping paper. Gasp, that means to catch one's breath with open mouth. Ledge means shelf. Windowsill, that is a ledge or sill forming the bottom part of a window. Dazzling, that means extremely impressive or beautiful. Lavish, that means gorgeous. But to their utmost surprise, when they made the entry in the classroom, they had to stop and hold their breath. With open mouth, they were surprised to see the classroom walls. Found that there were drawings with bright and impressive colors and designs, all drawn on the big sheets of the wrapping papers on every ledge and every windowsill of the room. There must have been 100 of them, all lined up. They must be the drawings for the contest. They were. Everybody stopped and whistled on, murmured admiringly. Murmured, that means say something in a low or distinct voice. Admiringly, that means a way that shows respect or warm approval. Notice that there would be the 100 number of all of them, all lined up. So all these drawings are for the contest. Surely they were. Everybody stopped and they started whistling with admiration for all these drawings and sketches. As soon as the class had assembled, Miss Mason announced the winners. Jack Bagels had won for the boys, she said, and his design for an outboard motor was on exhibition in room number 12. When everyone in the class had settled, Miss Mason, the class teacher, she declared the name of the winners. Among the boys, Jack Bagels was the winner. He had drawn the outboard motor, which was displayed in room number 12, along with the drawings made by the other boys. As for the girl, she said, although just one or two sketches were submitted, by most. One girl and room 13 should be proud of her. This one girl actually drew 100 designs, all different and all beautiful. The teacher continued addressing the class, and then she felt sad that most of the girls in the class they had submitted one or two sketches, but there was one girl in the class of which room 13 felt proud. She had actually drawn 100 designs, and all are different and beautiful. In the opinion of judges, any one of the drawings is worthy of winning the prize. I'm very happy to say that Wanda Petronaski is the winner of the girls' medal. Informed that, according to the judge's opinion, that each drawing of this submission was worthy of the gold medal, according to the judge's opinion. So, Miss Mason, the class teacher, she felt proud to announce that Wanda Petronaski was the winner of that drawing competition. She felt proud that she belonged to the room number 13 of theirs. Unfortunately, Wanda has been absent from school for some days and is not here to receive the applause that is due to her. Let's hope she will be back tomorrow. Unfortunately means bad luck. Applause means praise. Here the teacher continued praising the girl and sadly mentioned that Wanda has not been coming to the school since few days and she was not there to receive this honor. That was only due to her own efforts. She wished that the girl should be there in the school the very next day. Let's hope she will be back tomorrow. Now, class, you may file around the room quietly and looked at her exquisite drawings. Exquisite means extremely beautiful and well made. And then the teacher instructed everyone to look at the flawless collection of this girl, which had been applauded and praised by everyone. Now, class, you may file around the room quietly and look at her exquisite drawings. Then, after declaring the result, the teacher instructed everyone to make the row around the room quietly and to look at the impressive and extremely beautiful drawings of this girl. The children burst into applause, and even the boys were glad to have a chance to stamp on the floor, put their fingers in their mouths, and whistle, though they were not interested in the dresses. Burst into applause, that means sudden and spontaneous clapping with the hands. Hence, to look the wonderful and flawless collection of Wanda, the children burst into applause. They gave a big clap to see such a remarkable work. The boys of the class who were least interested in the girls' dresses, they also got the chance to step inside the room. They also were spellbound. They put their fingers in their mouths and started whistling in praise of the girls' drawings and sketches. Look, Peg, whispered Maddie. There is that blue one she told us about. Isn't it beautiful? Yes, said Peggy. And here is that green one. Boy, and I thought I could draw. Now, to see the wonderful sketches of the different dresses, Maddie and Peggy were spellbound. They were surprised. At seeing one blue dress there, Maddie asked her friend Peggy, is that the same blue one that Wanda was talking about? Peggy affirmed, yes, it was the same one. But that moment she was looking at another green dress. She said it was a green one. She wanted to draw by herself. It means both these girls, they were now immensely surprised and admiring the work of this poor girl Wanda. They were jealous. Why? They were unable to make such wonderful collections. Hence, the unexceptional skill of Wanda was revealed to everyone. They came to know the girl was very right when she said that she had 100 number of dresses of different designs and colors. So it was now displayed before their eyes in the form of drawings and sketches.